Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the unseen world of angels in Islam. And trust me, this is a concept that's absolutely foundational to the entire faith.
You know, when you think of angels, you probably picture wings and halos, right? Well, in Islam, it goes so much deeper than that. They aren't just characters in a story. They're seen as specific, powerful beings with a very real purpose. And believing in them, it's an absolutely essential part of being a Muslim. Okay, so let's really dive in. To truly get a handle on Islam, you have to understand the role of its angels. And we're not just talking about messengers here. This belief is woven into the very fabric of the cosmos and shapes a believer's entire relationship with God.
So just how important is this belief? Well, it's not some optional extra. It's a core, non-negotiable pillar of the faith itself.
This actually comes from a really famous teaching called the hadith, which is a recorded saying or tradition of the Prophet Muhammad. And this one is wild. It's known as the hadith of Gabriel. The story goes that the archangel Gabriel himself appeared in human form to quiz the prophet on the core beliefs of the religion. And look at this list. Right after belief in God, what's number 2? Belief in his angels. That's how crucial it is.
All right, so what are these beings made of, according to Islamic sources? Well, they're fundamentally different from us humans, right down to their very essence. The Quran says humans were created from clay, right? But angels, they're described as being made from something called nur, which is pure light. This isn't just a poetic detail. It defines their entire nature. They're celestial, non-physical beings.
Now this is where it gets really interesting. Think about everything that makes us human, all our needs and wants. Angels don't have any of that. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't have egos or get angry. They're completely free from the human condition. Their whole existence is just pure, constant worship and obedience to God.
Okay, and it's super important to get this straight because it's easy to get them mixed up with other unseen beings in Islamic tradition. So you've got angels, made of light, always obedient. Then you have the jinn, who you might know as genies. They're made from smokeless fire, and just like us humans, they have free will. They can be good or bad or somewhere in between. And then you have the devils, or shayateen, who are also from fire, but they're purely evil and always disobedient. 3 totally different categories.
Now, don't picture the angelic realm as just a big cloud of beings. Islamic texts paint a picture of a vast, incredibly organized hierarchy. It's almost like a divine administration, where every single angel has a specific job to do.
And the Quran itself points right to this idea. This verse basically says that every angel has a known, specific place. So again, this is not a chaotic swarm of beings. It's more like a celestial government with everyone having a clear duty and rank.
So theologians, like the famous Fakhruddin al-Razi, actually tried to map out this whole celestial order. At the very top, you have the Hamalat al-Arsh. These are the incredibly powerful angels who bear God's throne. Right below them are the Muqarrabun, who are in a constant state of praise. Then you've got archangels, and the list just keeps going all the way down to the angels who manage everyday things in the natural world. It's incredibly detailed.
All right, let's zoom in and meet the key players in this hierarchy, the 4 most famous archangels. Each one has a mission that is just cosmically significant.
This really shows you that idea of divine specialization in action. First, you've got Gabriel, or Gabriel, the great messenger. He's the one who delivered the Quran to Prophet Muhammad. One tradition says he has 600 wings. Then there's Mikael, or Michael, who's in charge of nature and sustenance, think rain and wind. Next is Israfil, who is literally just waiting for the command to blow the trumpet that will signal the end of the world. And finally, Azrael, the angel of death, who is tasked with taking every single soul when its time is up. Okay, so we've talked about these cosmic-level archangels, but there's a whole other category of angels whose entire mission is all about us, humanity. They interact with us at every single stage of our lives, whether we see them or not.
And this is where the whole concept becomes incredibly personal for a believer. Meet the Kirman Katibin, which translates to the honorable recorders, or noble writers. The belief is that every single person has a team of 2 of these angels with them all the time, recording everything they do.
So, the angel on your right shoulder? His job is to record every single good thing you do. And tradition says this angel is really merciful. A single good deed gets multiplied, recorded as being worth at least 10 times as much, maybe even more. And then there's the angel on your left shoulder. His job is to record the bad deeds. But here, an evil act is recorded as just that, a single act. And what's really amazing is that some traditions say this angel actually waits for a while before writing it down, giving the person a chance to feel sorry and repent first.
And this angelic escort follows a person throughout their entire journey. I mean, there are guardian angels to protect you from harm. After death, two angels named Munkar and Nakir question you in the grave about your faith. If you make it to paradise, you're greeted by its angelic custodian, Ridwan. And on the other side, you have Malik, the stern, unsmiling chief guardian of hell.
The Quran's description of Malik is, well, it's incredibly stark. There's a scene where the people in hell cry out to him, begging for an end to it all, and his only reply is, "Surely you shall abide forever." It's this really powerful, chilling illustration of the finality of divine justice. So when you put all these pieces together, you see that this isn't just a collection of stories. For a believer, this whole intricate angelic system is a constant, powerful reminder. It's really a framework built to create a deep sense of divine awareness and ultimately personal accountability. It means that you're never really alone or unobserved. And that really brings us to the core, thought-provoking idea behind this entire belief system. How would you act differently if you genuinely believed that every single thing you do, good or bad, was being carefully recorded? It's this idea that every choice matters, that this unseen world is a constant witness, and that accountability is just woven into the very fabric of existence.